hoping that our guys would come out with more strain, effort, grit after kind of getting humbled the other day in practice, and then to have it happen again, not where we want to be. And I think it's a good lesson for our guys in terms of it doesn't matter who's out there. If you don't put your best foot forward each and every time you go out on that field, these things happen to you. So, we're going to have to regroup, take a long, hard look in the mirror, and we got to get better, and we need that urgency from everybody. It's a little different, I would say, in terms of how you got to judge it. It was great to see a lot of our younger players go up against NFL starters, and I thought there was more resiliency, more fight in the second half, especially defensively. There were some good moments. Certainly getting that interception, safety. There was a couple, I want to say 3-and-outs. And then there was a lot of, I think the defense was in some tough situations with some of those sudden changes where the field position is flipped and we're backed up. So, but all in all, offensively, just want to see more fight from our guys. That was frustrating, just the lack of ability to move the football, both in the running game and in the passing game. So we definitely just got to reevaluate and take a good, long, hard look at everybody.
What happened on Sean's interception?
Yeah, so we had they were in with their 3-match coverage, and we actually had the play dialed up for 3-match, and I think we got to flatten that route a little bit more, try to show up in that window quicker, and Sean threw it to the right place, whether it was within the timing of the play. I got to go back and look at the tape on that, but all in all, just the execution has to be better.
When you break down Sean and Michael specifically, obviously offense is a whole group, but what do you see from those two guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think kind of the production kind of speaks for it, but I think it wasn't just on them. I mean, it's everybody. It's all 11. We got to block better up front. We got to finish runs better. We had a couple drops. So I think it's just collectively all 11 have got to be better in order for us to have any success offensively.
After the safety, they were able to kick off rather than punt because of the rule change. I wonder what your thoughts are about that rule change.
Yeah, you kind of lose the. I don't really like it. You lose the advantage that you get from a safety. I mean, people are starting in the same spot, and it is what it is. That's the rule, and we'll just have to play it that way. But I think you really lose the advantage of the field position that you typically gain from a safety.
You mentioned some of the good things on defense. Just what did you think of, how those guys held up in the game after the first 10 points? It seemed like the main stuff they got was rough.
Yeah, I thought, again, I thought our defense competed much harder in the second half, and we just didn't have as many busts. There were still a couple out there early on. We had some busts, and we had some situations where we had their offense in 3rd and long and gave up big completions. So that's an area that we got to get better at.
Williams just played along with Rob. I think he left the running back to fill in the mix. Did he do a good job there of bringing it?
No, I don't think you can't leave him in that situation. So we got lucky, I mean, because it was close. So, but certainly you can't leave your man in that situation. But that's a good learning lesson. I mean, Evan's a young player. I think he's got a bright future in this league. He's a very smart player. But it's just one of those, and that's tough. It is a tough deal. When a guy's breaks contain and gets out of the pocket. Certainly our pass rush has to be better in that situation to not allow, especially when we know guys are capable of moving the sticks with their legs or extending plays. Our pass rush has to be coordinated, so we can't allow a guy to get out of the pocket.
What did you see on that when you went for it on 4th and 1 that were stopped for no gain? What did you see on that?
Yeah, I didn't see a whole lot of movement up front. So, and credit to them. I mean, they played with, obviously, they executed better. I think everybody in the stadium probably knew we were going to try to run the ball, and we weren't able to get a half yard.
I feel like you wouldn't have in a way just having all those guys, 31 players, your starters, kind of safe on the sideline and being able to get through.
I don't ever want to look at it like that. You know, you always want whoever you put out there to go out there and compete at the highest level. And the thing I challenged our team on is I said, you gotta check yourself every play. Are you giving your max effort? Are you straining the way that we want you to strain? Is the style of play what we want to see? So I think it'll be a good opportunity for all of us to kind of evaluate and see the guys that really want to put it all out there for not only for themselves but for the team.
You won't be about how you're going to handle it next week.
Not quite sure yet. So I've had a couple different thoughts, but we'll kind of reevaluate after this.